It's Riff Arcade. I'm Josh, he's Butts, and it's another day in paradise here on Super Metroid. Not in the real world, Lord no, but I digress.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out. Do you want to be on SR or Zeebs or actual Earth?
Tough choice, tough choice. It's just another day. Sorry, Phil Collins shirt.
Phil Collins. You're not sorry.
I'm not sorry. Oh. Is this okay? Are we okay? We're okay.
Yeah, no, we're
All
good.
right.
We're fine. Yeah, it's all right. Coming up.
So, Butts, what's our, what's the plan, Stan?
So we've defeated Ridley, and we've defeated Kraid, and we defeated Shrimpy and Fantoon, so all the bad guys are done. So there is a big giant statue, if you remember a long time ago, that has all the bad guys on it. That'll go away, and that will open up the last area in this game.
Yes. Folks, we're closing in on it. I forgot. Do the statues fade? Do they disappear before you go back in the room? Like, will they just be gone when you go in there? Or will they fade, like, one by one after you walk in or something? Or should I just be patient, shut my mouth, and wait and see?
I mean, I guess the patience one, but like, if you go back in, no, they'll all be there. But like, if you go back in there one time, it'll just disappear on when you're there. So like, each time you go back, whichever one you've beaten will disappear. But I've only been there once, so it's like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna get it all in one go.
Cool.
There's a blue thing over there, and I really want to know how to get to it.
Or is it from the area you just fell down from? That ledge up there? Like if you walk to the far right and kick on the X-ray? Oh, okay.
No. I have to go. Well, I have to go back. I can't get it now. It's okay.
Okay.
I think it's just a power bomb.
Anyway.
Ooh,
suck it, wall.
Yeah,
no,
really.
my wall! I can see those little devil heads stop being like, no!
You got through our drywall. How?
My stucco!
Or she got through our drywall.
We don't know that. We haven't beaten the game on expert in under 3 hours.
As far as we know, it's a guy, yeah. Handsome man. Who likes steak and mutton.
You're in the bubble room!
In the bubble room.
Bubbles!
My bubbles. It's a nice save point. Mew. I would like to save. Yes, thank you, game.
Thanks for asking. That's so kind of you.
Okay, Josh, so I do have a question. So we all know, we all know the hard time I had with Ridley, even though I beat him. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So what enemies in games would you say you have a hard time with? You might not have a rivalry like I do, but do you have any enemies that you're like, man, I am not looking forward to fighting that again? Or,
well, I mean, there are the biggies. So like, some of you will know who I'm talking about, and some of you won't.
B.I.G.
But yeah, but Alma from Ninja Gaiden on the original Xbox.
Oh yeah.
She's not a fun time. First off, you can save lock your game right before you fight her if you're not careful, because they do that thing where like you'll go through a one-way door and they just cut you off from the entire rest of the game, and then if you save at the next save point, you're just stuck there and you have to beat her with what you have at that point, and sometimes that means you're screwed.
Yep.
So yes, definitely Alma from Ninja Gaiden, and she's not easy even with like full health and weapons and all that good stuff.
Eat it, people.
You're so powerful now.
I know. None of you are a challenge. I found my white whale.
This is once again some good game design by Super Metroid. Is the way to the very end of the game is through kind of the beginning of the game. So it's like now you get to go back to the very first enemies of the game, just mow them down like the Forest and Predator.
Another movie you've caught up on. I've actually never seen Predator all the way through.
I haven't seen the first Predator all the way through, but I've seen Predator 2 all the way through with Danny Glover.
Oh, okay.
Who was a treasure.
Yeah, he's a good one. Yeah, I love when games do that, when they make you go through an area that you had a hard time with earlier, and it's way easier now. I just love that. Just, it's so cathartic.
Me too. It's very good game design to me.
It's like you get like a 2-for-1. Like, yeah, we get to use this area again. Hooah. Jumpy bats. Ow.
I still say one thing that's true. Now you just fly over it because
I don't care.
You have wings of love.
Love might be a strong word. But...
yeah. More like wings of plasma and technology.
Spinning vortex of death.
But I still say the one thing that really could have put this game over the top would have been warp points. Would have been incredible. Am I looking?
Oh, yeah.
I have a new camera. I'm not sure if I'm looking into the right thing.
Yep. Oh, God.
Yeah,
oh,
that's it. Okay, all right. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but now I can.
Touch.
Because like the little flash bulb is really prominent, but the lens kind of blends into the whole camera. So neat. Okay, I'm learning things. The more you know.
Yep. Okay. So apparently, I did not know that those ledges were breakable. So now I'm stuck
you're
at the bottom.
shredded through them.
Yeah.
Like Slash through a guitar solo.
Or Phil Collins through any CD he ever makes.
Phil Collins' voice through my soul.
No. Let me up. No. Oh, come on. Ugh. You're fine.
Is there a...
You know what? I'm just going to go this way.
Yeah, I was about to say, is there another way up? Just take that.
Oh, this might actually get me someplace I wanted to be. Zoom!
Now, I'm still trying to think of more bosses that always give me a hard time. Yeah, now.
Or at least we're just like, you were like, man, I do not want to fight them again. Can I go through that? Dadgummit, I want to go there. Well, poop. We want to go through there.
Butts language.
Wait.
Poop. Poop is a fun word.
Poop's a fun word. Not a fun thing. Fun word.
No, yeah. And it's, it's like lowercase p with 2 little O's and another little lowercase p. It's such a roundy word.
Well, unfortunately, that means I have to go that one way I was trying to get up, and I was destroyed.
I see. Well, let's knock it out the box.
Yep. Here we go. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh, they're all... Oh, jeez.
All of them.
Everything. I crush everything.
What does he have to do, Olmec? You will have to ascend the pillar of crumbling ledges into the shrine of the silver monkey.
That was a good show. Man, that was a good show.
Yeah, that's something me and Butts and my cousin Spence were talking about the other day, just playing some games for fun. We were reminding ourselves of all the team names. There you go, just take that out.
Wow.
Because that was the Red Jaguars. Is that right? Red the Jaguars?
Oh man, I forgot all the names we.
I'll look them up.
Yeah, look them up.
I'll look them up right now. While you do that, I know there's the Orange Iguanas.
Yeah.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Purple snakes. Want to say purple snakes?
I hope it's just on Wikipedia.
Ah, jeez.
Yes, here they are. It's the Red Jaguars, the Blue Barracudas. I do remember that one. The Green Monkeys, the Orange Iguanas, the Purple Parrots, and the Silver Snakes.
Nice.
And they all had these really... I need to get one.
But
me, you, and Spence need to get the shirts.
Oh, that'd be great.
We should all get a different one and just have the t-shirts from Legends of the Hidden Temple. I know they're available somewhere somehow.
Oh, someone's not. Yeah, someone's got to have them.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
The trick was not to kill everything.
I've read an article. I read an article one time written by one of the kids who went through the temple at the end of the game, at the end of the show, and he wrote it as an adult, looking back on his time as doing it as a kid, and he said,
"The nightmares."
No, that's basically what he was saying. He was like, I was actually traumatized when a temple guard came out of nowhere and grabbed me and pulled me backstage. Because I remember as a kid jumping when a temple guard would come out. I remember that.
Oh, there's a temple guard.
I'd be like, oh man, I hope there's not a temple guard.
I think I read somewhere that they would tape 3 or 4 episodes at a time, but that they would do the same segment each time. So they'd have, they started out with 6 teams at the beginning or something like that. So they would do a segment with 6 teams, and then instead of going to the next segment when they've eliminated 2 of the teams, they would do another episode with 6 teams, and then they would do. So I guess if they had, because they would be like, all right, we're going to use the pool for the 6 teams one, and they would just use the pool if they're going to use it, you might as well just use it 3 times in a row.
That makes a lot of sense.
But that also meant some of the kids were sitting around for 4 or 5 hours between takes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of stories out there, on the internet, a lot of, not biographies, but, just, I forget what they're called, just pieces on themselves. Retrospectives. They're retrospectives of children being on TV shows and being it was terrible. I mean, unfortunately, I think that's just a lot of the way of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Harry Potter had the the Triwizard Tournament or whatever. So we're never gonna get away from it.
Well, yeah.
Samus, just run. What's wrong with you? Come on.
Yeah, leave the
Come on, Samus.
Yeah, start from back here. Camera pan, pause for camera, and go.
There we go.
The ship. I'm saving the ship. Ladies and gentlemen, the beginning of the game.
Yeah, and we're done.
Samus, for Pete's sake, take a shower.
Has yourself a Keurig in there. Well, I earned this. Today, I earned this.
That was my impression of a Keurig machine. I apologize.
And boom. Saved and fully stocked, and feel good. Just gonna fly around. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay. What a tease.
Yep, look at that corner. Good corner of that map.
I remember at the beginning of every episode, Kirk Fogg would rappel from the ceiling.
Oh, the guy's name was Kirk Fogg? I forgot about that.
His name was Kirk Fogg. I think. I can double check that.
That's a fun name. Kirk Fogg. I wonder what he's up to.
I know. Olmec. Of course, Olmec was a real thing. Olmec colossal heads. Those were real.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
All right, so I've got to go over and down. Nope, not over that way. Samus, come on now. You silly girl.
Fog. All the time talking head.
Fog, F-O-G or F-A-U-G?
It's F-O-G-G, yes.
Oh, he's got 2 G's. Fine, good for him, but I'm not going to tell him. My last name's Bus. I'm not going to tell him how to pronounce his name.
Yes, Kirk Fogg. That's his name.
So I want to go back to something. So you said that someone wrote a retrospective about, man, that show really traumatized him because the temple guards. In what way? Is he scared of ancient temples now? Is he worried that people are gonna? Oh, here's a statue. People are gonna just come out.
Hold for plot.
Hold for plot. Oh, Kraid's dead. Yep. Yeah. So that happens each time you come back in this room.
Gotcha.
Book.
Is that their soul escaping? What is that?
I don't know. Yeah. You're fired. Yeah, eat it, last one. Oh, you get out of here. Oh.
Bye, Ridley.
Oh, if I could grab your soul and eat it, I would.
Wish I could say he was dead. He's not.
He's not. He's never
And
dead.
I'm not talking about this game. I don't remember that spoilers for this game or not, but like I know in future games he's like, I'm still alive again.
Let's just get this over with. We can end this farce and die.
I know he slowly becomes like Mecha Ridley. It's like you are hurting him. He has to keep replacing himself with robot parts.
Yeah, blowing him up, yeah. So it just sinks a little bit. I'm in the water now. So here you go.
Okay.
So you can see on the map. Do you have the big... Oh, the big map's only when you save, yeah. Anyway,
Oh. So, I guess you were kind of done asking your question. So to answer your question, it wasn't like he was... It wasn't like he had a fear of a specific thing for the rest of his life. It's just, he just had, like, anxiety because of it. Like,
oh, he just looked back and he just looked back and he was like, man, that was scary.
Well, just overall like tension and
wow, that's
like,
gone.
Like he was just on edge like constantly for the rest of his life, basically. Which is I mean that's sort of what generalized anxiety disorder is. It's just sort of like your brain just starts sending you the chemicals that like you're being attacked or something's terribly wrong. It's weird. I could go into it, but not now. It's far too deep, and I don't know quite enough about it to really do it justice. The people who have no idea what I'm talking about won't be able to follow, and the people who do will say I'm not explaining it thoroughly enough. So I'm gonna end it there. Butts, you're about to go into.
We are in Torin.
You're in Turian, which is like kind of the end of the game. So I'm gonna end the episode here, and I don't know if I should call the next episode the finale or not. What do you think, Butts? Do you think you'd do it in 10 to 20 minutes?
No, I think I could get to... let's get to Mother Brain, and then we'll just do the Mother Brain fight. Because that's just like... We're not going to talk during that, because it's amazing.
True. There's like credits and story after that, too.
It's just so good.
So I think we're like 2 episodes out from the finale. So you guys stick around. We are closing in. We'll see you right here next time on Legends of the Hidden Riff Arcade. Goodbye.
Keyboards. Good go.
Go back.